Hello, right. I'd obviously whacked my camera before we went live, and so much for all of my my checking and everything else. So I am sorry about that. Let me just move it up just ever so slightly. That'll do. There, it's there or thereabouts, isn't it? Oh my gosh! Wow, wow, wow! It is August. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? We're into August already. Can't believe it. August the 3rd. Wow. Right, it's Monday. It's new daily races, but we're doing lobby races this evening. What are we doing? Well, I got mega busy earlier on today, being the first day of the working month, and I didn't have time to launch the randomizer and set everything all up in the game and everything like I normally do. So I've decided tonight that we will just go for straight winner decides. Done this a couple of times recently. The other reason why I did this is because I did wonder whether we would only have a few people that would be in the room tonight. Number of people on holiday. There's a few people sick at the moment. There's a few people that are socialising and not racing because it is so hot at the moment. And like I said, people on holiday and stuff. So it's a fair old few people away, plus the start of the daily races this week. So my prediction is that we would only have a few races. And as I've said in the little chat there, if we only get 8 runners or less, then I'll open it up to a public room. So we'll see how things go. Loads of people already in the chat. I can see Tessa was in. We're just having a talk about that. Unfortunately, my friend, yeah, we run private lobbies most of the time. I do occasionally get into a public lobby, but that is more just when I've got a situation where I don't have enough people to run. You know, we've only got like 3 or 4 runners in. Then I'll open up a public one, unless of course I am deciding to try and recruit new people to PSR. But hopefully you'll download Discord, catch up with us, meet a few of the guys and decide that you do actually want to race with us, and yeah, we'll get you registered, get you set up, and away we go. It's fairly easy. Discord is pretty easy to use, and it is central to everything we do, not least letting you know what cars and tracks we're doing each night, and of course that all important lobby code. And it looks like we've already got quite a few people jumping in, so as I said, it looks like we'll be staying private this evening. If you want to race tonight and you want to drop me an email and let me know, then I might be able to reach out to you with a code so you can have a little taster session with us. But again, you'll need to drop me an email so that I can pick that up and get that to you. Obviously I can't, for obvious reasons, release it out over the YouTube chat. Otherwise, well, it sort of undermines what we do, really. Undermines the whole reason for it. So Teza, yeah, drop me an email if you want, and we'll get you sorted. William is back from his holidays. Good evening, William. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a fabulous time down under. Danny C is in. Good evening to you. Then I've got a long discussion with Teza. Frenchie, good evening to you too. Nick Humphreys jumped in, and Blinky's reporting for duty, so he's going to be in. And Banana Head is in. Good evening. JB is in, and I can see Dong as well. And within the room, by the way, we're going to be going racing at 10 past. Oh, let me just let everybody know. Let me tell everybody what time we're starting tonight. It's 10 past the hour is normal, and it's gonna be a big old fright. William, where did that come from? I don't know. William is joining us. He's in the TT Cup. Danny C's also in the TT Cup. Greg White in the Scirocco. He is loving that Scirocco right now. Getting some great results and making me wonder whether I'm in the right car here. I did do the TT Cup around here a little while ago, and it was jolly good. We will see. Dong is in the Elantra. Hulky's just jumped into the Toyota 86. Ben Clock is in the Lexus. Outlaw Port Pie is in the Lexus also. Stiggy's also in the Lexus. And Tayron just joining us. So we've got a couple of TTs, a Scirocco, a G70, the Toyota and Elantra, then 3 RCFs. What do they know that I don't know? We will have to see. But yeah, we are going to be going at 10 past. What other races we're doing tonight, I don't know. It could be GRs, it could be any track, it could be nighttime, it could be weather, it could be road cars. It is whatever the winner decides they would like to see us running. Do like these ones because, you know, for me, during the day, I know what I'm looking forward to in the evening. When I do these winner decides, even I don't know what we're going to be running. Even I don't know what we'll be running. Oh, I've had a couple of people that have reached out to me today to say that they are not very well. I'm not going to say who, but my best wishes go to you guys. Hope that you get better soon. And obviously 1 or 2 people on their holidays at the moment. So if you are on your holiday, I hope that you're having a great time. I hope that you have got great weather and that you have safe travels. Above all else, hopefully your travels are safe and your holidays turn out to be everything you want them to be. Because that's what we want from holidays. For the rest of us, well, some are at home with a beer in the garden because it was just too hot to turn your PS5 on and race. And I had a chat with a couple of people earlier on today that was saying, sorry, I won't be in this evening, but it is just too hot. I can understand that. I'm slightly committed to doing this every night. So whether it's hot, cold or otherwise, I'm sort of committed to doing this. But I can understand if it's, you know, up in the 30s, the 35s, then I can understand why you might be sitting out in the garden with your feet up, with a nice cool drink, hopefully watching us, and then thinking, oh, I really wish I was racing, because that's what I do when I'm watching people racing, thinking I want to be out there racing. But there we go. So Will's back from holiday. There's no slowing him down. He's done a 30.237 and the fastest lap. And at the moment I'm down in 7th, but this is the first one. The weather's all a bit dark. I don't know quite what I've done with the weather in this one. It's been getting darker and darker and darker. Right, can we push up any more? Gonna be a really short race, this first one. Will's just going top again. 30.237 now. We're down in 5th, down in 6th and dropping. Oh, our Lord, just into the barrier there a little bit. We're running about 5th at the moment. It's not too bad. I might get a slipstream off of Port Pie up here. Not actually in the slipstream at the moment, we are now. Right, let's just see where we're at. 4th. That just got us up to 4th. Dong, I know nothing about GR4. I'm sure you do. Wow, 11 people in this one. So just to run through the order at the moment, and obviously the room should be set up. Let me just double check. Should be set up to slowest first. It is. So everybody that is setting times now, that will set the grid order. And hopefully I won't be right at the front. But Will's is in the TT. Danny C's in the TT also. Greg White in that Scirocco. I'm in the G70. Hulky's jumped into the Swift. Hulky back from his holidays. Good evening. And we're going to be doing Hulky Racing's BTC Championship on Wednesday, the next round. Looking forward to that. So we're going to be practicing that tomorrow in the Elantra that Dong is in at the minute. So Dong is in the Elantra. Ken Block is also in the Elantra. Number 1 Pop's in the Swift. Port Pie is in the Lexus, as is Stiggy, and Tayron in the Atenza. I do wonder whether I should be in the Elantra actually, because, well, that would be gearing us up for Wednesday. Oh, that's a really good shout actually. Should we be doing that? Should we not? Oh, it's the first one of the night. I'm going to go with the G70 tonight, and I think that if we do get some GR4 races that are going to come up, then I might jump into the Elantra. Oh no, number 1 Pops. Oh no, he just jumped in as I clicked the button. Good evening, my friend. Oh, that was really unfortunate timing. Really unfortunate timing. Ah, it's a short race, Pops. We'll get you in the next one, mate. We'll get you in the next one. This is only a tiny little 6-lapper around here. Probably going to be done in about 5 minutes. Right. Let's see how we go. It's dark as well in this one. Oh, somebody forgot about the false start penalty. I must have dropped well right to the back. Because I suddenly, well, my lap time must have dropped because I finished quite early up in the order there. Whoa. Well, I messed that up big and proper. Good and proper. Gr.x's come through quickly. He's in third. Pork Pie still second. I'm really messing up that corner. Really giving people an opportunity to close up. We're on lap 3 of 6 already. Number one, is this a race you specifically wanted to do? Or, if I win, I'll let you choose the next combo. How's about that? The big question is whether I can win or not. And I can't look at the chat at the moment because there's not enough room around this lap to have a look. By the time I've looked at the chat, I'll have crashed and I'll be in the wall. And then if you said, okay, if you win, I'll pick the next combo, I'll have crashed and lost. So that won't work, will it? Oh, number one loves this track. Okay. It's very small. We'll do it again. Oh no, here comes Greg. We won it. Oh, we won it. We won the first one of the night. Okay then, Pops, do you want to do this one or Blue Moon? Which would you like to do? Which track would you like to join us on? Wow. We were a bit 3 wide into the first corner there. And unusually, I came out on top. Whereas normally, I'm the one who loses out. So, let's just get this done. I'll have a little look at the chat whilst it's saving. It won't take long to save this one, a very short race. Blue Moon. Which Blue Moon? There's lots of Blue Moons. Which one do you want? Which one do you want? Infield A. Infield A. Right. The result, me, was the winner, a 31.093. Not a particularly quick lap, but then, of course, I was out on my own out front without any slipstream and bump drafting and stuff. Danny C in second, a 30.799, and Greg White in third with a 30.71 of 4. Stiggy fourth, Outlaw Pork Pie fifth, Dong in sixth, Ben Clock in seventh, Wills Racing in 8th. He had the fastest lap of 30.471, but just didn't seem to get a lap together there. Tayron in 9th, Holkey 10th in that one. And I will catch up with Tayron and race with him a little bit later. He's getting into racing with a wheel and lobby racing and stuff. But no, I think I might be wrong, but I think so. Anyway, me, Danny, and Greg, you're 1, 2, 3. That means that I get to choose, and I have delegated to number 1 Pops. Infield A is the one that we are going for. 6 laps. Afternoon, yeah. I don't know why it was so dark in the last one. But anyway, this is the one we go for. So this will be slightly longer. Not a lot. Just a tad. Just a tad. And as usual, those that win will get to choose the car and the track that we run for the next race. That is the privilege of being the winner. At the moment, I'm just waiting for Taron, who I think is blocking the lobby for the moment. There we go. He's in. There we go. Done. And we'll just tick in. And we'll start this one. I'm going to start this race is starting this one at 25 past. Just to give people an opportunity to get the hang of the track and see if they can improve their lap times at all. I certainly need to improve my lap time, starting way up the front. Don't really want to be doing that too much. So it gives us a good sort of 10 minutes to do that. Frenchie, what car? GR4s, my friend. That's the only one that you'll be able to get in with anyway. Whoa. Good evening, Barry. How are you doing? Right, let's just see what we can do here. Not a track that I'm used to racing very often, this one. I do like it, but it's just not one that I'm overly used to. Right, this is the compound curve. 1, 2, get around on the power. In this one, you want to avoid the wall at all costs. Sweep off that across the inside. I'm stood into the wall. Need to swing it more than that out of that corner. Right, let's go. Oh, got that wrong. Danny C's fastest lap at the moment. Say that, and Stiggy robs it from him. A 1:16.016, and then Wills comes in with a 1:15.1. So the lap times, they are falling. They're not falling when I go across the line, because I'm 3 seconds off the pace. How on earth is Wills that fast? Oh, there's a car visiting the barrier there. That's a Stiggy. Danny C at 1:14.8. Oh my gosh, these times are stupid fast. 1:14.6 from now from Wills. Just when I think I'm going a bit faster, the guys go quicker. Oh, pushing it a bit too hard through there. Come on, we need to go a bit quicker. We haven't got a lot of time there, 4 minutes. That corner seems to go on forever. Danny C and Wills are absolutely fighting over the fastest lap here. There's only a couple of tenths of a second, sorry, a couple of tenths of a second between them. But I can see that the little board is changing constantly from one to the other. Danny C with the advantage at the moment. Dong now joined the party at 1:14.6. It's looking very, very, very close up the front at the moment. Oh, dived into the inside of that corner a bit too much. Barrier just dropping me down another place into 5th. It looks like I could be heading backwards at a very great rate of knots here. Danny C goes top. Dong splitting Wills and Danny C at the moment a 1:13.7. 1.6 off the pace again, so these guys just going quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker, just finding more and more and more pace. Oh, I've just found the limit of the Genesis there, and we are off. So unbelievable out front. Wills in the Alpha, Danny C in the TT, Greg White still in the Scirocco. I'm in the G70. Barry R is in the Viper. Hulky's in the Scirocco. Dong is in the Elantra. Ben Clock is in the Elantra, as is number 1 Pops. And then Stiggy is in the RCF. Tayron joining me in the G70. But yeah, it's looking like that TT is looking pretty quick around here at the moment. We've lost Port Pie for the moment. I don't know if Galactic Core Tom is coming back or whether that is him gone for the moment. We got a minute before we go, so hopefully he'll be back. Can't see anything in the chat to say can you hold, so I'll be going at 25 if I don't hear anything. Got a lot of PS5 issues at the moment, so I don't know whether people are getting dropouts and the like, but there we go. That's right, so we got at the moment 11 of us: Wills, Danny C, Greg White, me, Barry R, Hulky, Dong, Ben, number 1, Stiggy and Tayron. I am going to be doing some, let's see, Galactic Core, let's go for it. I don't see oh, I might do some commentary tonight. We will see. We'll see how we go, but for the moment, just enjoying having the numbers in the room again. It's nice to see so many people racing again, even though it is hot here in the UK. We're told it's going to start getting cooler, but every time they tell us it's going to start getting cooler, it heats up again. Right, so we're starting 5th. Let's see what we can do. We need a good start here. Oh, not a false start. That's not going to help me at all. There'll be quite a few people coming through now. There goes Wills. Weirdly, just going through there, we find ourselves in 3rd, which seems a little bit strange. This one is my problem corner. Looks like the guys are lifting only. Oh, Tayron got into the wall a bit there. That might have slowed him down slightly. Didn't slow him down a lot though, so it must have been a very light tap on the wall as he went through. And we've got Stiggy and number 1 behind me now. Whoa! I just got, woo! Not quite sure what happened there. We did get helped into the wall a little bit there, but we'll keep on going. Quite a little group of cars in front here. Anything we can do to stay with them. We've got Greg, Dong in front. Can't see who else is up in front there. Oh, big hit on the wall for me there. I even tried changing down the gear to slow the car down, didn't happen. That's going to allow the front 3 to get away. Greg pulling away by a couple of tenths of a second. Down this straight, I think, by the time we get to the end. This little group just gaps forming at the moment a little bit. Let's see if we can into the group at all. Number 1 Pops is in there just ahead of Greg White, I can see. Need a good run out of this corner. I can get it, just not quick enough through there. Greg 1.6, 1.7 ahead. I'm off the back, very much off the back of this group. I've got Wills and Danny and Dong out front. Are the leaders at the moment as we go through the bump. Just trying to carry some speed through there to see if there's any chance we can hose up just a little bit on the guys up front here. I'm not too bad through this little infield section. Not great, not bad. My problem is that last corner. And unfortunately on this track, if you don't get a good last corner, you are giving time away all the way down the big straight. And it's very hard to make that time back up. Dong's dropped to 5th. Still don't have a slipstream. Dom dropping me 0.9 now. So although I thought I was in slipstream, just not enough out the corner. 5 of 6. Come on, get round, car. Just into the wall a little bit too much there. So when I said this was my okay bit, on that one we didn't do well, still losing time. Number 1 pops in 3rd at the minute. Gr.x going for a move up the inside. Think he might have got that done, and Dong is waiting to pounce too. Moment, I'm just too far behind at the moment to be able to do anything. Slight tap on the wall, tried holding 3rd through there to see if it'd make any difference. Right, so they're 1.2 ahead and going away. The Genesis still not able, well, not in my hands, able to get the speed down the long straight. We are now on to the last lap of this one. Just trying to stay out the wall there, a nasty bounce. Just too far back at the moment to be able to get into the fight with Pops and Dong. Whilst these two are fighting, Greg is running away. The two Elantras locked together. Once again, I hit the wall. I'd need to work hard on that corner. It's that last corner that's cost me every single time. But it's going to be Wills that's going to come across first, Danny second, Gr.x is going to get 3rd, and it's going to be Dong and number 1 Pops. Well, he beats me on that one. He beats me on that one. The Elantra's going well, but not good enough. 8 seconds off the leader there. But great battle with Dong and number 1 Pops just in front. Really enjoyed that very, very much. Oh, Ben had a DNF in that one. Hopefully he'll let us know what the DNF was. We are into normal rules, but hopefully he'll let us know what the issue was. Oh, it's warm. It's warm. It's warm. It's warm. Right, let's just save this replay, share it, just in case there are any stewards' inquiries. Not one of those in the longest time. Just goes to show the measure of the lobbies that we have at the moment. Right, let's see how we go. So is that Wheels deciding this one? I think it might be. I think it might be. Right, your result, Wheels Racing, a 1:14.125. But Danny C was the fastest lap in the TT, a 1:13.332. Very closely followed behind by Gr.x in 3rd with a 1:13.489. Dong in 4th, just edging out number 1 Pops by 1/10 of a second on the line for 4th, and then number 1 Pops in 5th. I got 6th, a little bit further back, and then Barrier and the Stiggy in 7th and 8th. Tayron 9th, Hulky in 10th, and unfortunately Ben Clock there with a DNF. Your top 3, Wills, Danny C and Gr.x. Right, we need a Wills. I want a doodly bug, please. Oh. Let's see what he fancies doing. Let's see what he fancies. Oh, Frenchie's saying he got cleaned out, and to be honest, I don't know this track at all. It is one that I know the track, but that last corner gets me every single time in the wall. DR3 at Spa. Ho, ho, ho. All the good ones are going to come out tonight. There we go. GR3 at Spa. And we will start this one at 45, I think. Had to get my brain in gear for that one there. The big question is car for this one. Do I go with the BMW as I have been just recently? Do we go with the Z4? Some people have been running the Corvette recently. The Viper as well has been a car that has come out occasionally. So it will be interesting, and of course the 992 will be a given. There'll be a few people in that one. Stiggy, as I thought, might have gone for the Corvette, and he has. Number one in the 992. And yeah, let's just we'll have come back and see what the guys are going to be doing in a moment. And of course, if you want to have your say on the race that you would like to do, well, you've got A, you've got to win, or B, say what you'd like to see in the YouTube chat, and maybe the winner can't decide, and the winner might opt to go with your suggestion that you might have thrown out in the YouTube chat. I know William does that occasionally. He'll win one, give me a combo, and the next time he'll say, ask somebody else. If they do, I will turn to the YouTube chat. But there's no guarantee of that, of course. Sometimes that will happen, sometimes it won't. Whoa! Back end wanting to get away from me there. Got the wrong gear through there. Half limit. Penalty is not good. Hopefully we'll serve that now before we get into the next lap, and it can be done and gone. It's so hot here, I'm not using my slipper socks tonight, so the pedals actually feel a little bit strange. Ugh. What, the car felt a little bit strange there. Oh, Ben's gone for the Z4 that I mentioned. I will be serving the penalty, which is good to get that out of the way. Yeah, just too hot for my socks tonight. The trouble is my normal socks are just slipping on the pedals. Yes, one of the things I could do is take those off and just go bare feet. I don't know how that would, how that will affect my little tootsies. Oh, it was too much accelerator between the curbs there, between the corners. Then going well out front there. I wonder if the Z4 was going to be a good car around here. Oh, I might have been off there. I was on the exit. Took a very wide line through there. That will not have done me any. Oh, another half-second penalty. Holy banana cakes. What is going on? Almost dropped it there. on the accelerator early enough there either. And still going very well just in front of me here. Caught Ben, but the problem is then I had a penalty to serve. It's not really going to do me any good now, is it? How are we doing? 41. Did I say 45? I think I did. I hope I did. Ben with a nice exit out turn 1. Really could do with getting behind him and getting a bit of a help. Wills with a 2:18.8 at the moment, a Greg with a 2:21.1, and Dong I think with a 2:21.2 or 3. Can't remember what it was when I was reading it, just approaching that corner. I've just seen that somebody else has put themselves into the mix too there. Not sure that was Barry R. Danny C also in the mix, so the order changing all of the time in this one right now. We're way down in 7th at the minute. Whoa, and we're not going to help. We're not going to improve on that at all. I think these socks are not helping me at all. They're very, very slippery on the pedals. And I'm sort of losing a bit of feeling. Sorry about putting my head right in the way of the camera there. But there we go. Needs must occasionally. Right, 45 we said. It is 43. I am going to have to take the pain in this one. Big time. Chicken Yoga, good evening. How are you doing? I think that you might have said hello a little while ago and I might have missed you, but good evening, good evening, good evening. So in this one, we have got Wills Racing, Danny C, Greg White, me, Chicken Yoga, Barry R, Hulky, Dong, Ben Clock, Number One Pops, Stiggy and Tayron. The cars that they're running, or that we are all running, I should say, and I'm getting to the point where I'm going to be able to do a commentary in a minute, which I'm going to look forward to. Wills is in the McLaren. Danny is also in the McLaren, as is Greg White. What do those guys know that I don't know? I'm in the M6. Chicken Yoga has gone for the 992. Barry R has gone for the Supra. Hulky is also in the McLaren. Dong is in the Hurricane. That's his favourite car. Ben is in the Z4. Number One is in the 992. Stiggy's in the C7 Corvette. And Tayron is in the Viper. Tayron, you're brave. You are brave, 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 my friend. But I'm a bit concerned about these McLarens. There's an awful lot of McLarens in this one. I think they know something we don't know. What we'll know at the end of this is if there's a load of McLarens at the top, then we'll know the McLaren was the car to have been in. But I'm committed to my BMW M6 that I do love. No time to worry about that now. Let's get underway and see how we go. I think that I don't know if we've got... no, lost my train of thought there. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh. Let's go. Right. So, I've gone from slipper socks and socks to bare feet. Goodness knows what this is going to be like. At least my feet aren't slipping on the pedals right now. Whoa. Whoa, Tayron, we go. Oh my word. That was a bit iffy on my part. I nearly ran into the back of him. God, 3 wide behind me. Look at that. Look. Look. As we get on to Eau Rouge. You can't go through there side by side, guys. Somebody's got to give out. You're not going to manage to go through like that. Who comes through? Chicken Yoga does. Wow, that was something else. That was something else. Woo! Hey, somebody up front taking a look for the inside. I think that may have been Ben. Oh, just gone a little bit deep in the dirty air there. BMW not gripping at all. Just be careful of that through here as we're right up behind Stiggy and number 1. No way through there. Whoa, number 1 exiting stage left in a most dramatic of fashion. I don't know quite what that was all about, but I'm going to suspect that that might have been an equipment failure. He had one of them the other day when he took off like that to the side of the track, and I think his PS5 had gone, dropped out or something. I think that may well be the same thing there. So I am now going after Stiggy. Oh! I have a reputation for taking Stiggy out, and that doesn't mean taking him out for dinner or a drink down the local pub. Unfortunately, for tapping him and sending him off. So I'm going to try and be very, very, very cautious in this one and not ruin his race. He's on for a podium. I really don't want to be doing that. So if we do get a move, it's going to have to be very, very squeaky clean as we close up under braking through there. Just letting it roll through this time. Ben Clock with a bit of a squiggle on the exit of that curb there. All 3 of those guys just keeping it very, very, very close. So we've got Hulky out front. Ben Clock 2nd, Stiggy 3rd. I've got Chicken Yoga behind me. Just dropped back from those 3 a little bit at the moment. Just as we go through that first corner. Almost didn't make Eau Rouge there. Ben Clock didn't make Eau Rouge. I've got the fast Porsche behind me. Hulky going really well out front. Stiggy 2nd, and I've got Ben in front of me now. He's going to have that penalty to take. No way through. These 2 side by side at the moment. I hit a bit of a rolling roadblock there. Oh, that definitely wasn't me, but I am gonna pull over and just wait for Stiggy. Pretty sure that wasn't me. Right, what can I do to close up now? Probably not enough. Guys up front are very, very, very quick indeed. Was watching for Stiggy, but I couldn't see him, and then he went past me at a great rate of knots. 3 seconds down the road. Quite the battle going on up front here. Just off the back of it at the minute. I said, I'm hoping I didn't hit Stiggy. Certainly don't think I did. Pretty sure I was far enough by. Oh, he's making a move. Just see him pulling out to the side. Can he get that move done on Don? I think it is. He's making that move on. Doesn't look like he made it stick. Now we've got to try and close up on these guys. Slow him fast out. Brake down into second, into first, second. Get it rotated around on the power as soon as we can. Up into third. Oh, Stiggy's lost it again. He's off on the grass. Oh, I thought I had him going in a straight line there. Oh. One thing we've learnt, that Corvette, if we're going to give it a bump draft, it's got to be right smack bang in the middle and not when we're going through corners. So down the Camel Straight is probably the only time to do it. Wheels with a 2:19.041 fastest lap. Hulkey's still out front at the moment. He's got wheels behind him and Barrier in third. Let's see what we can do here. Front group looking like they're having a great race. Can't get on the back of Stiggy. He had a great run through down the hill into Eau Rouge. Taron in front of us now. And Stiggy find a way past. Oh, Taron's just gone a little bit deep there in the Viper. Keep going. Come on, get on, get on, get on, get on, get on. Oh, no, no. Where are you going down the grass? He's going to have very, very dirty tyres now, this Taron. That Viper's very, very hard to race. Whoa, he's gone around. He's back on. That Viper, I think, is making new racing lines around this track. Racing lines I'm not aware of. I don't know how far behind Stiggy we are. A little bit of a way, I think. Taron is finding his way at the moment, so glad that he's still going. Getting quicker and quicker and quicker, which is all you want. when you're trying to find your way into a new racing community, as he is. Right, let's see what we can catch. Got a good exit in that corner. My first corner exit is really bad around here. Right, let's see if we can get a little bit of a bump draft. Just going to have to remember to brake a bit earlier for the corner than normal. Which I don't think he did. And I went straight on as well there while I was watching. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? He's disappeared into the ether. I think he's disappeared into the shadow realm. That is the only thing, is if somebody's going to bump draft you, give you a bump to give you help, you are then going into the next corner quicker than you would normally maybe otherwise be expecting. So sometimes you do need to pop on the brakes just a little bit earlier than you would normally. Oh, don't go around, don't go around. That 5 of 6, one after this one. Will's racing out front, Barry R second and Danny C in third. At the moment, I'm just racing with Taron, give him some experience of having somebody chase behind. It's actually very, very, very difficult when you've got the host chasing you behind like this. So I'll tell you what, if you can soak up this pressure, you have to soak up any pressure. Even now, when I get into other people's lobbies and I'm chasing the host, I just get a little bit anxious, a little bit nervous. Oh, the self-belief disappears. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is he behind me? He is. Go on, you go, Taron. See if I can stay with the Viper through here. Viper's very, very quick, but it is difficult in the corners, I find. Oh, he got picked up a bit of the curb there. That unsettled the car. Right, he'll be going a little bit quick into this corner, so hopefully he'll brake a little bit earlier. There we go. Oh, he's still got a shot the corner. That Viper does not want to seem to slow down. Will's racing it just like he's going to be picking the combo again. Danny C second, Barry R in third. Hulky's dropped to 8th. He's going so well. This reminds me of when Jack Kobe used to chase me. He used to give me a little nudge if I did well out of a corner, because he'd always come out of a corner quicker than me. He'd give me a big old bash up the backside if I did it badly. And it's how I learned to just think about the corners a little bit more, braking earlier, getting on the power earlier and stuff like that. And also to soak up the pressure, the intimidation of having a really quick guy behind you. And just to drive your line, be a bit defensive at times, and just learn so much. from Jack when he was racing, and we used to do that. I miss racing with Jack. Not sure where he is. I've reached out a couple of times, but with any luck, he's off globe trotting and enjoying himself. That's what I'm hoping. Anyway, right. So we did write that one off to go and race with Taron, but I enjoyed that. And as I said, that is one of the things that sometimes when you join these communities, getting up to speed is a case of running with somebody really tight behind you like that, putting you under pressure and helping you to get quicker. It has been a while since we've seen Jack. Yeah, I've reached out to him on chat on the phone and Discord and things, and I'm not getting any replies. I'm hoping everything's okay. I'm hoping he's just off doing fun things. JB, thanks for the practice there, mate. You're welcome. Don't want to put you under pressure, but it's all about putting you under pressure so that you get used to that and you'll get quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker. Having somebody chase you around like that, intimidation is insane, but it's a really good lesson to learn. Wills in first, a 2:18.662. Danny C in second, a 2:18.996. Barry R in third, a 2:19.670. Notice no fastest lap yet. Dong in fourth, Chicken Yoga fifth, Ben Clock in sixth, number one Pops in seventh, Hulky in eighth, Stiggy in ninth, and Greg White down in 10th, but with the fastest lap of 2:18.266. I wasn't expecting to see Greg down there. Something I imagine might have happened. Taron and I, 11th and 12th, just practicing together. Wills, Danny C and Barry R, you're 1, 2, 3. So Wills, I need a Wills is still on jet fuel. I tell you, he was breathing it in on the way back, I think. And Hulky, I'm going back to Mackie Wi-Fi just for you, as in McDonald's. JB, gonna have to sit the next one out. Apologise to all for my contact. Don't you worry about that. We know you're getting as used to racing with us. Wills, I need a combo, please. Combo, please. Combo, please. Can I have a combo? Can we have a combo? Oh, poor old Hulky can't focus at the moment. I can imagine first time back. Oh, right. Where are we off to for the next one? Where are we off to? You got to win it to choose or to have the opportunity to delegate to somebody else. William, M3 Sport Evo, Sardegna C. Oh, this is going to be good. Yes. Oh, yes. Sardegna C. Normal way round, I'm assuming. And we are in. I need to change this. No limit. Sports tyres. Change event settings. And we are in the M3 Sport Evo. I have a very strong feeling that this is going to be a really, really close race. I'm going to commentate this one. I am going to commentate this one. Because this is going to be great. This is going to be really good. Greg says, nice Will. Frenchie says, good choice, buddy. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be banging. Now, the only trouble is, and maybe a few people who don't have the car. If you don't have the car, you can either do what we've done and just sit this one out, or you can potentially grab something closely. Danny C, I don't have the car. I'll sit this one. I don't know what is... oh, Will's. Is he stuck in the pits? Pit bug. Can't move. Well, if we get everybody to tick out. Make a couple of changes. Oh, that doesn't look good, does it? I can't even make some changes. Right, I need everybody to tick out, please. It's Hulky's fault for saying Mackie Wi-Fi. Right. Wills, Greg, number one, need you all to tick out. Number one, Stiggy. Tick out, please. There we go. Right, let's just see if I can change some of the parameters. If not, I'll have to restart. Yeah, the room is goosed. It is goosed. Right, so I'm going to have to set all of this up again. So let me just bring up Discord, because you guys are going to need to get the room key. Let's just do an edit on that. Bear with me a second, guys. That was a long time. Right, bear with me a second, guys. Sorry about this. Okay, the new room key is in Discord, guys. Hopefully we got a few people in. No worries, Hulky. We are racing on Wednesday, aren't we, in the British touring cars? I'm assuming it's back on. Wow, Greg's turned in a 103.8. I'm half a second off. And you know that it's going to drop. Right, this one is going to be starting at 20 past. We've got a few people that won't be in this one. I think Dong, I think, is struggling. Possibly. Barrier, I have the car. Well, he actually has the cat. He doesn't have the car. Barrier has got the cat, but it's wide body, so it can't enter. We'll sit this one out and smoke instead. All I can say is, my friend, when you grab the bag of food for the cat, on the back of it, it will say this much food for the size of your cat. If your cat is a bit wide, it's a bit overfed, just feed it a little bit less. And if it can get a little bit less food, it'll get a little bit trimmer, and it'll get a bit more exercise when it's out of the house in a day. And then hopefully when it comes back later on, it will just trim up a little bit. But that's what I would do. That is what I would do. It's a hungry cat, says Barrier. I love it. Oh, dear. Dong, okay, so not in the stock right now. Oh, love it, love it, love it, love it. I love it. Do you know what? I take the mickey out of people, but they take the mickey out of me. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Right, who have we got in this one? We got Wills, Greg White, me. Well, I'm not in it. Chicken Yoga. Let me just tick out. Chicken Yoga, Ben Clock, Outlaw #1 Pops, and Stiggy. If we've got a few, actually, if we've only got 6 of us, then maybe I should do this one. Maybe I should run this race. If there's only a few of us that are in this particular one. It is a legendary car, and for that reason, obviously, not overly available to everybody, but it is a car that we run from time to time. And these cars always generate good races. Well, they used to, when we used to have a lot of really good, when we used to have a few of the other guys that were in this one. But we got a lot of new guys in there. Maybe they are good. Yeah, Barrier won't be. Danny C doesn't have the car. Drill Driver. I'm not hearing anything from Drill Driver at the moment, but let's just get out on track and do another lap or two just to get the feel for this one. Chicken Yoga just goes through. Hey, Chicken Yoga, there's a problem with your car. It's black. It's not purple. Why is it not purple? That's gonna throw me. I need one of the really fast guys by me so that I can see how they're taking that last corner. What time do you say? It's 16 minutes past. I think we're okay for the moment. Do one more and then we'll have a little look and see where we're at. A little bit deep into that one. Let's just see if we can stay with chicken. I love that name. I really want to know where it came from. Oh no, I'll go into the side of him. Ugh. Sorry, chicken. Where are we actually? It's just, can't remember what time I said I'd start. Starting at 20 past, so 3 minutes. We've lost Ben at the moment, a Blinky. Hopefully he'll be back in a minute. We've got Wheels Racing, Greg White, me, Chicken Yoga, number one, Drill Driver and Stiggy in this one. Yeah, with Blinky's had to make a move. I'm pretty sure the Frenchie is Ben Clock, also known as Blinky Malinky. Nico, good evening, good evening, good evening to you. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. Appreciate you. Let me just dive on board with Greg. And let's just have a little look and see how he is doing. That final corner, just before we go live. Where's Wills? He's just coming up to it. Okay, so staying right over to the right. Open up the corner to then get on the power earlier. Okay. I am doing it wrong. We're doing it wrong, boys and girls. I'm doing it wrong. We'll have to bear that one in mind. Stay over to the right. Get the power on get the power on earlier as you go down the hill. Right. So everybody's in the M3 Sport Evolution 89. Wheels Racing, Greg White, me, Chicken Yoga, number one, Drill Driver and Stiggy. They are your runners. As soon as we hit 20 past the hour, we will go racing. Is anybody going to beat Wheels? Come on, Greg. Come on, Greg. Come on, number one. We need you guys up there. Stiggy's quick too. We just need him up there. And somebody has got to knock him off the top. Oh my God, Nico, it gets worse. Your one-liners, they get worse and worse and worse and worse. He says, apologies for being late. I was in a hotel and went to the bar. I met a woman who was a master of self-propulsion and she just threw herself at me. Oh my gosh. I have to read those twice to make sure that they are suitable. That one's reasonably okay. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Great one-liners. Oh, I tell you what I have got to do. I haven't done one of these in a while. That was not the right time to do that, was it? Not the right time to do that right before a race. I'm going to have no clue who got those now. Oh, wow. Wheels got a brilliant start there. I tell you what, I thought he got a jump start. But absolutely perfect start off the line. Really, really nicely done. Oh my gosh, I've got one in the side, I've got one to the left of me and one to the right of me, and yeah, this is not looking good. I don't want to take Stiggy out again. earth did Greg go? I thought I got Greg and Drill in that corner, but I came out of it and Greg's in front. What's all that about? Oh, in the gravel a little bit there. Wheels is running away out front. He's absolutely disappearing. Oh, Greg with a huge twitch there. Come on, Greg, we need you to get on top of this one and catch up with Wheels. Although at the moment, number one Pops and Chicken Yoga, those are the guys we're looking at to see if they can catch Wheels, and we get a different winner on the top step. That's a little bit slow through there. Stiggy's catching like crazy. Ooh. Greg and Chicken side by side. Come on, guys, we've got to catch up with Wheels. Can't let Wheels have it all his own way all night. Whoa! I'm off. When I said, come on, we've got to catch Wheels, he can't have it all his own way all night, I didn't mean to throw him off the track. And I was worried about clobbering him there. Saw him sideways. I crashed as well. Oh. Zach Lee got one, Stuart Butler got one, Whoopado, Donati and Freya, or Fryer, whatever that is. Freya. Got Drill Driver behind, Wheels in the back here, but number one out front. We could be off on a rally. Commentator's curses back, says Wheels. Was that was that all on you, my friend? I didn't realise I got a bit of damage on the front, which is a bit of aero loss, put me into the back of Drill Driver there. Just didn't have the ability to slow down. Oh, his wheels. He's going down the grass. Oh, we got another car off. No, Stiggy's gone now. Got a run on Drill, but not enough, not close enough. Oh, Drill's dropped it. They're dying like flies around here. Wheels has gone, Stiggy's gone, Drill's gone. I say that, Wheels is right behind me. How on earth has Wheels closed up that much? I've got one lap to try and finish ahead of Wheels and he's 1.1 behind. I need to shut up and get on with this. Downtime, Mitch. Chicken Yoga ahead of me, and then we've got Greg and number 1 out front. Come on, get through here. I almost did what Drill did there and got the car sideways. Here comes Wheels. It's a drag to the line. Number 1 Pops was your winner. Woo woo! We've got a new winner. We've got a new winner. Ooh, that reminds me of the classic 90s touring cars. Yeah, proper racing car, this one. There were some great battles in this race. Well done all, said Danny C. Oh, your winner there, number 1 Pops, Greg in second, Chicken Yoga in third. And we'll just come out there. Oh, yeah, I'm glad I ran that one. Danny C's great one to watch. Pick up that car when you can. Number 1 says, whoop, get in. Great race, Greg. Number 1, I need a combo from you, my friend. Let's just save this away. And we'll go through the winners and risos. Tokyo in a Super Formula. Which Tokyo do you want? I'm assuming it's the long one, but do you want it reversed, normal? There's a little bit more information I need than that, my friend. Number 1 Pops was your winner, a 103.782. Greg White with the fastest lap, a 103.268 in second. Chicken Yoga in third with a 104.067. I got fourth, Wheels in fifth, Stiggy sixth, and Drill Driver in seventh. And I'm not going to embarrass him, well, I probably am, but when Chicken Yoga joined us, again, he was one of those guys that was right at the back. Great to see Chicken Yoga right at the front and chasing. Look, he's only 5 seconds off of the 2 really quick guys out the front. So sometimes I do mention those people that are doing well, and Chicken Yoga, in my opinion, doing really well just lately. I've been watching and he's been getting quicker and quicker. And I really do love that. I really love it. Tokyo South. Okay. In the Super Formula. Okay, that's sort of thrown me a little bit. But there we go. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, you're welcome, Chicken Yoga. I always get worried about saying things like that I might embarrass somebody. But when you get people like, and unfortunately, I think that names escape me now. You know what I'm like. The gentleman that was racing with us at the back earlier on. You know, you get disheartened a little bit that, oh, these guys are so fast and blah blah blah. But sometimes people will catch up. Manufacturer. This is, I never remember where these things are. There it is, Super Formula. And this is the Super Formula. Oh, either. Nico says, never be embarrassed about acknowledging progress. I always worry that I've read it wrong, because the thing is, I see so many people in these races, night after night after night, and there's so many different names and stuff. Sometimes I'll compliment somebody, but I've got the name wrong, and it gets embarrassing. But thankfully, JB's just jumped in and says, that'll be me. So there we go. And Nick Humphrey says, I can run with some of the new ones. But no, I don't know if you remember, Chicken, when you were, right at the back of the field. Oh, bear with me a second. And now right up there. And I just love that. I love to see that. I really do. Nitrous unrestricted. Let's just get into that one, and then we'll go Super Formula, so that people know what car we're in. There we go. Hello. Oh, hello, Coach. You obviously want your nighttime chew. Jumping in his bed really quickly. Right, okay, so this one. Oh, it's nice and cool when that door's opened. Alas, it'll be closed in a moment because Joe, I think, is heading off to bed. We'll shut the door then. Yeah, Pops, I realised we needed the old nitrous put in there. I'm going to commentate on this one, which means I am going to have to shut my door because you know what I'm like when I commentate. I do tend to get a little bit animated.
Blooming noisy.
Can you shut the door, please? Yeah, you'll be fine. I'm gonna commentate one. I don't want to disturb you. The fan's on. Right. Okay. So. And Nico says, in any walk of life, in any job, at any age, as long as we are progressing, it's never a problem. From time to time, it's nice for people to notice. The good thing is that you don't overdo it. Sorry, that's the dog barking. I'll let him out. He obviously doesn't want to stay in here with me. So there we go. No, you can't do it all the time because obviously if you do it all the time to make people feel good, then it doesn't really mean anything when it's said. But I think that I think it's either. I think we're in the 23s and the 19s, so whichever one you want, Dom. Yeah, that's Coda having a go at. But yeah, when I notice that somebody, you see, the point is, and I don't know that Chicken did this, but a lot of people come to PSR, and let me put you on the big screen here. She's got a few minutes. A lot of people come to PSR and they're like, I want to race with you, but I'm not good enough. I'm only, you know, a DR of C or D, and I'm really worried. But I really want to race with the community, but I've raced with a few others and I'm just not fitting in. It's dirty, it's this, that and the other. And I turn around and say, look, come down and race with us. It will be clean, you'll be at the back, just watch, learn, save the replays, watch the replays, learn from people like Greg and Wills and Hulky and the other guys that race in this. And the big thing is to download the replay or save the replays and look at them afterwards to see where people are braking, accelerating, stuff like that. But if you're in a lobby like this where you know you're going to get rammed off every 30 seconds, you will get quicker. And I get a lot of people come to me and saying that when they first want to come and race with us. And those people tend to stick in my mind. And it's great when you see them getting faster and faster. It's like Matt joined us recently. Matt Evo joined us recently. And he was like, oh, you know, I'm new to sim racing and I'm not sure about this, not sure about that. He came down, he was running at the back. He then went away, analysed a few replays. I did a couple of hours session with him. He then did some other bits and pieces and blow me down. Before I know it, I'm struggling to keep up with him and he's mid-table. And I love that. I absolutely enjoy it. James Ashir, I wanted to race with you, but I needed Discord. I don't want any more apps. And then my wheel broke and depression took over. Oh, James, I'm sorry about that. Oh, that's so bad. What happened to your wheel, my friend? Oh. Unfortunately, the Discord... Yeah. Yeah, it's all right. When are you getting married?
Someone who's got loads of money. It won't be you.
No, it won't be me. Won't be. Yeah, James, it does get a little bit difficult, I must admit, with the Discord. But as I said a million times on here, it's so central. Whoa, Will's getting a bit wild there. It's so central to what we do. It builds the community. It enables me to communicate with everybody very quickly and very easily, whereas before it was taking me hours just administrating PSR. It enables me to communicate what races we're going to do every evening or what we're doing in the evening. It enables me to share the lobby codes and things like that. So, and at the end of the day, you know, Discord is a small app You don't have to have it take over your life. I mean, all you really need to do is just look at the bits that I'm putting up there about the lobbies in the evening. But unfortunately, your wheel issue is one that is a bit difficult to get over. Normal thruster muster T598, disconnection issues. It was my only real equipment, and I've been struggling in recent weeks. Oh, James. This is probably, you're not even a registered racer, are you? I hate it when somebody's just struggling with the depression. I really do. Now's where I wish that my stream and my everything was as big as like Rory Alexander's, when you can do things. Do you struggle with the controller? Does the controller become an issue? That always makes me sad when I hear something like that. The trouble is that Thrustmaster's not a cheap wheel. Is it? It's a direct drive one, isn't it? That one? Have you contacted Thrustmaster to see if they can do anything with it? Yeah, direct drive. They're not. I guess that's going to be, well, you know, somewhere between £500 and £1,000. It's not small money to find, is it? And when it's part of your hobby you love so much, it's very difficult. Very, very difficult. Well, I hope. I would talk to Thrustmaster. I really would. I'd talk to Thrustmaster and see if there is anything that they can do for you. One would hope. I mean, the disconnects, there's so many people getting disconnects at the moment. The only other thing I would say, and I know I'm a bit late on this one, when it comes to disconnects, one of the things I've read a few times are the cables in the back. Now, what I've done with my cables is they come out the back of my base, and then I've got my television right behind the base, and then I've got a little clip at the back behind the TV, and I've got a cable tie, and I cable tie the connectors to the back of the TV so they don't drop out. So I don't know whether it is just that your cables are coming loose, in which case, you know, that because these direct drives they vibrate a lot, and whether it's vibrating loose, I don't know, but that might be something to try. Just see if you can you know, group them together so that and lift them up slightly so that they don't come out. But otherwise I would definitely talk to them. And so you tried initially and didn't get anywhere. It was gifted to me and I didn't have a ticket number. Use cable ties too. Now it doesn't. Oh, now it doesn't even turn on. Oh, crikey. Well, I'm surprised that, let me get this one underway. I'm surprised that you didn't get anywhere with them. I mean, Logitech, you know, my wheel broke. One of the bolts has broken, nothing like what you're going through. And I contacted them just to see if I can get buy a new bolt from them. They were really, really helpful, even though the wheel wasn't bought by me. I didn't have any information or anything like that. But that is just, that's so sad to hear. Right, here we go. So we got Dong is going to be leading us away with Stiggy in second and Barrier in third. Heading into the first corner. Lap 1 of 6. And everybody's really grouped together. Oh, that is quick around there. 1 or 2 people getting caught up on the walls there. Danny C off the back at the moment. Oh no, Barrier. Danny C sweeps around the outside. Barrier finds himself in that Williams at the back of the grid. It is Dong out front with number 1 Pop second, chasing him down, and there was a big old wriggle from Wills, I think that was, under power out of that corner. And then Stiggy in 4th, Danny C 5th, and Barrier 6th, Chicken Yoga 7th at the moment. So good old, well, I don't know what's happened to Yoga. He's on his own, unfortunately. So either this isn't a race for him, or commentators' curses kicking in. You see, I shouldn't praise people because it sets expectations. Oh, we're number 1 Potts with a beautiful move around the outside of Dong there. Oh, that was amazing. Full commitment from the car in the McLaren colours. I think he's channeling his inner Lando Norris with that move. Caught Dong absolutely napping on the inside. Beautiful side-by-side action through that corner. But to tell you what, Dong is coming back. He's not going to give that one up lightly. He's 0.3 of a second behind. Dong chasing down number 1 Pops. Wow, that was incredible. Man Celeste says, Nico, it certainly was brilliant, brilliant. James saying I will sort out eventually, but when I start to struggle looking after my family, it takes up a lot of time and energy. Anyway, back to the racing. Yeah, depression is not good. I've got people in my family with depression, and it's one of the hardest things. Dong is 0.6 behind number 1 at the moment. He's going to have to dig deep to close that gap up. He is digging deep. He is closing up. It's coming down to 0.4 of a second. Danny C now in 3rd, pushing hard. He's only 1.6 behind, and then Wills is a couple of seconds further back. But Danny C, you can see the purple lap time there, or sector time I should say, going quicker and quicker and quicker in the Ferrari colours. He's channeling his inner Lewis Hamilton, or could it be Charles Leclerc? Who knows? Who knows? Dong pushing on hard. 0.6 behind Outlaw and closing nicely at the moment. But number 1 Pop's going really, really smoothly around here. Really got this one in the bag, I think, looking at this. Every time Dong manages to close by a few tenths of a second, number 1 Pops does a Lando Norris and finds another couple of seconds. It's almost as if he's managing this one as he sets a best sector time there with a purple. And Wills Racing at the moment has got the fastest lap of 1:17.759 at the minute. Sorry, 1:17.195. It is number 1 Pops with a 1:17.759. And you can see Dong has closed up really tight onto number 1 Pops. He's going to make a move around the outside. Can he make that one stick as they go through the left-hander? Oh, there's sparks flying. I don't know if that's just off the tarmac or whether they touch, but at the moment it is Dong from number 1 Pops. Number 1 Pops going to go for another move around the outside. He tries it, but no. Dong is wise to that one, and he put his car in a perfect position to shut that one off. And as he does that, and Dong and number 1 Pops are fighting, we got Danny C has well and truly joined this party. He's closed up massively. The Ferrari, big, looming, big in the McLaren's wing mirrors. And unfortunately now I think it is going to be the McLaren looming big in the Ferrari's colours. It is all change at the front. It is Dong now that is 0.2 ahead of Danny C, who is 0.2 ahead of number 1 Pops. Barrier some way back in space of his own in the Williams. Chicken Yoga, he is in 5th, so he's going better than he was earlier. Wills struggling in 6th, and Stiggy down in 7th. Stiggy and Wills in a battle of their own right now. Whoa! Stiggy right on the back of Wills. He goes for a look up the inside. Can he get that one done on the right corner? It's like a hairpin, that one. Wills comes out of it really nicely side by side, but Stiggy's going to have the inside line through this corner. They're going to go side by side as they head down this long straight. It's going to be a drag race to see who is going to be at the front when they hit the right-hander. At the moment, it looks like Wills that might have got it, but as Stiggy dropped in behind for the slipstream, and will he jump out and see what he can do? He's gone for the outside. He's going to try a pop smooth. There's a yellow flag up, so please don't do the overtake now. Hopefully we're back to green flag, and Stiggy's really pushing on Wills at the moment to try and find his way through. But out front, it is Dong, who is a country mile ahead of the rest. Now, Danny C just getting ahead of number 1 Pops almost as I cut. Just after I cut to them, he went through just before I cut to them. But Danny C, I think, with a bit of a bump on the wall there, it looked like, if not, it was awfully close. And number 1 Pops just managing to close up by a few hundredths of a second as they go into the hairpin. So it is Dong that is going to be 5.4 ahead at the hairpin on lap number 5. He's going to come sweeping all the way down the long straight now. Danny C, 0.4 ahead of number 1 Pops, but number 1 Pops is going to be in the slipstream. Can he close up? Can he do an outside sweep, or will he step to the inside? Oh, he sweeps around the outside again and takes Danny C. Number 1 Pops with his signature move done yet again there. So it's number 1 Pops now 0.3 ahead of Danny C, but can Danny C do anything into this corner? Number 1 Pops sweeping around the outside on the chevrons, making use of every inch of the track and making sure that he stays ahead at the moment as they go through the bus stop though. Number 1 Pops all over the place and he bins it. He's out. He's out. Number 1 Pops on the curbs, out. Danny C with a front row seat for that one, and Danny gifted 2nd place, and Barry R now finds himself in 3rd place, and on the final lap, even in touching distance, he's only 1.6 behind. Oh, but Barry R with a touch on the barrier there. Wills Racing chasing down Barry R as well. He's 1.8, 1.6 behind. But it is Dong out front by 4.3 seconds as he goes around the hairpin for the very last time. Danny C going around the hairpin 4 seconds behind, 2.6 ahead of Barry R. Barry R negotiates it 1.8 ahead of Wills, who's 1.7 ahead of Chicken Yoga, and it's 4.6 back to number 1 Pops and Stiggy some way off the pace. But wow, Dong has been alive in this one. Let's just go on board with him and enjoy these last couple of corners. He's going to do the right-hander where number 1 Pops has been super all night long, through the chicane, right and left, getting it slowed down. He's then going to head into the final corner. No dramas, no pressures. He's going to let that one run to the line, and there we go. That is Dong coming across the line to take a very well deserved win. Danny C getting a lovely 2nd. We'll pick up Barry R, who's going to come across just ahead of Wills Racing. Chicken Yoga recovering to 5th place. Number 1 Pops after a valiant run, but putting it into the barriers there, as we saw. And then Stiggy, unfortunately, coming home in 7th place to finish off this particular race. Wow, what a race. Dong is going to be picking the next combo for this one. Well done to everybody. And Dong, the master of the super formulas around Tokyo there. Although I say that, number 1 Pops was there all the way through that. Unfortunately, just at the end, the smallest of incidents. He went a little bit deep into the bus stop, or the chicane, whatever you want to call it. It's really a chicane, not a bus stop. A little bit deep, got across the curb, I think, and then as he came off, the car just went one way, then the other, and whop into the barrier in the biggest possible way. James, I've commented this before on stream. I love these commentary races. I don't see any other streamers doing it. Oh, that's so nice. I do love the old commentaries. I really do. Love them to bits. I saved the replay, and Dom, I see him first. a 1:17.692. Danny C in second, a 1:16.410 and the fastest lap. Barry R in third with a 1:18.278. Wills Racing in fourth, Chicken Yoga in fifth, number one Pops in sixth, Stiggy in seventh. So congratulations to Dong, Danny C and Barry R. Thank you for that comment. I really, really appreciate that, because I do love doing them, and I always wonder whether you know, people do really appreciate them or not. Dong, I'm gonna go the Formula One without, because that one's the one that a lot of people seem to like to run at the moment, and we're back in the GR3s. But yeah, I love doing them, I really do. Number one Pops, thanks for the races. I'm going to go sit outside, it's too hot in here. I know how you feel. And sorry, Wills, you were sideways when I hit your right hand side. I tell you what, actually, I am stonkingly hot. I'm going to do two things. I am going to spectate and commentate on this one. So James, you're going to get two commentaries for the price of one tonight. And then we'll head off into the Nordschleife for a final, and I'll let the winner decide which car or cars we're going to be in for that one. All right. Yeah, Don, well done in that one. You rocked that one. Absolutely owned it. Fantastic race. Right, this race is going to be starting at I'm going to start this one at 50. I'm going to go midnight, 11 o'clock 00 on this one. So we've got just over 5 minutes for people to just get their hand in. And yeah, I love spectating. I really, really do. And commentating, I'd almost love to do it for real. And it all goes back to Murray Walker. And I read his one of his a book about Murray when I was in Europe, actually, which was really fascinating to read. But Murray Walker was a commentator that just, his motorsport was his passion, and it came through. And I love sim racing. I adore it. It is my passion. And if a little bit of that excitement and a little bit of that passion comes through, then all the good. And I just love it, and I love seeing the battles that you guys are in. And whoa, Danny C just losing the back end of that Hurricane there, going around. Yeah, just the little battles that you guys have, and all the way through the field. Just absolutely love it. I really do. So surprised more people don't do it, but then I think a lot of people want to be racing. And also, it's not the easiest thing to do, to commentate. Oh, that's so nice. You could hear Murray's passion for sure. Well, I grew up listening to Murray. He was definitely one of my heroes. Definitely one of my heroes back in the day. And he certainly made, you know, Formula One and a lot of the other racing just so exciting for me. And just kept me hooked and kept me coming back and back, and I just love the enthusiasm. Murray was the best, says Nico. He always said, there's always something to see and speak about if you look for it. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a great guy. Great guy. And I was very sad the day that he stopped commentating for Formula One. It's never quite been the same since. I mean, there's still some great commentary that the guys do now, and I love Martin Brundle with the drivers side of it, and David Coulthard on Channel 4, their drivers insights. But what I really miss, and I don't really see it anymore, is that raw passion of just getting excited when stuff is happening and just getting into the moment and sharing the moment. And I know that people say you should never copy Murray Walker. There will only ever be one Murray Walker, and there will only ever be one Murray Walker. But I'd love to have a little bit of that excitement and passion and in the momentness in commentaries these days. Who knows? Maybe one day. Maybe one day somebody will be watching my streams and go, oh my God, that Mitchell Morgan, he's got a talent. Certainly won't be a talent for racing, but there we go. You're dead right, Nico. Dead right. Right, where are we? We got a double O's. We've got 3 minutes to run, and we are down to just a few races at the moment. Wills, Danny C, Chicken Yoga, Barrier, Dong, and Stiggy. Some really, really good, capable racers in here. And all of these guys, every single one of them knows that they can go side by side, bumper to bumper with each other. In fact, some of them you'll even notice as they're going down the straights. Sometimes you'll just see two of them come together just to say, I'm here, we're going to go through the corner together. That little nudge as they're going down the straights is nothing aggressive. It is just saying, I'm here, let's get through this corner together. And you might see a bit of that in this one. You may well see a little bit of this one. Nico, also the most important thing is he didn't take himself too seriously. That was so key to his appeal. Absolutely. And you can't take yourself seriously. I'm not saying I'm Murray Walker, but I don't take myself seriously. I make mistakes when I'm commentating, and sometimes I'll listen to them back and I cringe at some of the things I say. Even when I'm racing, I don't take myself seriously because it's a hobby, it's a passion, and something I just so adore. How many times have I said that tonight? Right, so Wills is going to be in the blue and green Hurricane. We've got Danny is in the green Hurricane. Chicken Yoga is back to the aubergine Porsche, this one, aubergine colour or burgundy, whatever you want to call it, with the gold wheels. That is his trademark colour. Barrier is in a flame and, well, that's quite a spangly car, that one. Red, white and blue with very yellow wheels on that one. That's Barrier. Dong is in the Hurricane as expected, the black, white and pink car. And those will be your runners for this one. We are under starters orders. We will be going racing very, 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 very soon. We are 22:59, and as soon as that goes 0-0, we will be racing, and I will try and do my best Murray Walker impression. No, I won't. No, I won't, because that would be an impossibility. I am just going to try and share my enjoyment of this race, because it's going to be goodness and good races in here. Very good races in here. Stiggy, don't spin. Wheels, don't spin. And we'll all be good. We'll be good. Right. Let's get into this one and see how we go. Nico's just saying there it's the same approach he takes to his adverts. No worries, no worries, no worries. That's not a problem. As long as you don't spam the channel, I really don't mind. Do not mind you pushing that out there at all. We've all had to start our channel somewhere, and we all need just that little bit of publicity and luck. So I have no problem with you doing that. Right, let's get this one underway. Not sure who will be leading us away in this one, and the faster guys will need to come through from the back, but we will see how we go. Let's spectate this one, put some race details on, and then we will be joining Barrier, who is going to lead us away, with Dong in second, Stiggy third, Chicken Yoga fourth, Danny C fifth, and Wills Racing sixth. The noise starts to build as we go to 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it is go, go, go at Barcelona. And it is going to be Stiggy that comes through with a blinding start. He got an absolute monstrous start off of that one. Reflexes absolutely perfect, and he's out into the lead in that BMW Z4. Well, I'm a BMW man, and I am rooting for my mate Stiggy. Come on, Stiggy, bring it home, my friend. Let's not stay on board with him so commentator's curse doesn't kick in. He's currently 0.8 ahead of Dong, who is in second in the pink Hurricane. And then we've got Wills Racing in third. He's 0.1 behind. He's got Chicken Yoga 0.4 behind. It's very, very tight, actually, in this little section here with Chicken Yoga in fourth. Danny C in sixth and Barrier, sorry, in fifth, and Barrier in sixth. There you go. I'm doing a Murray Walker. I can't even get my words out. But at the moment, it is Stiggy in that green and black Z4 leading the way beautifully. Wills he's getting that Hurricane a little bit slippery on some of these exits. So hopefully he'll hold it. Oh, Stiggy. No. Oh, no. Not what we wanted. Stiggy just losing the back end and going around just as I thought he was going to get a great race and come home with a win in that Z4. Well, it's not all over yet. But I tell you what, now Wills finds himself out front by some 1.2 seconds in the Hurricane. They're going to be looking for a really good exit around this last corner. It needs to be good so that you can carry the speed all the way down the final straight. You can see how much Wills was using of the track there through the first part of that complex. Stiggy still going very, very respectfully, and just behind it is Dong, Chicken Yoga and Danny locked together really, really nicely. It is Hurricane versus Porsche versus Hurricane. So Chicken Yoga finds himself in a right old windy sandwich. Oh dear, that was a bit droll, wasn't it? Very unlike Murray Walker, that was. Wills racing out front, 1.5 seconds. Dong chasing down. Can he get a good exit through here? We go through this little infield section. You've got a fast right-hand corner, then you want to get it across to the right-hand side of the track for it to sweep around to the left. This isn't quite a hairpin, but it really is a tight corner. You want to get on the power really early because then you can get a nice run down to the left with a slight little chink to the right. And then you've got a really fast right-hander as you go through the penalty area down to the tight left-hander. So lovely little sweeping section, this one. I really do love it very, very, very much. Dong has actually closed on Wills slightly, 1.4 just under the gap as we go into this tight left-hander, and then they're going to want to really monster this final section so they can come off the final couple of corners really quickly. If we just watch Wills, you'll see how much curb he takes as he goes through this corner. Look, the outside wheels just on the tarmac, the inside wheels off the track. You could almost put the wheels around it, the wheels round the other way. Wheels. Oh my gosh, we're getting into tongue twisters, guys. 1.4 it is, and then 1.3 back to Danny C, and then 1.3 back to Chicken Yoga. A further second back to Barrier, and unfortunately Stiggy still trying to recover from this one. But it is very, very even out front at the moment. Things are really settling down in this one. But as we know, it's not over until it's over, and we are not even halfway through this one yet. Wills setting a nice little purple sector there. Anybody else setting purples? Maybe not. Wills 1.2 ahead now. So Dong just dropping back ever so slightly as we get through to the latter parts, with the second half of this first half of the race. And Dong has now got Danny C for company. Danny C chasing him down very, very quickly. It's 0.8 of a second and dropping. It's 0.7 now. Dong really, really, really needs to find the rhythm again now. He just seems to have dropped the rhythm just for the moment, and that is giving Wills the opportunity to pull away. Although I say that, Wills went to 1.7, but it now jumps back out to 2.5. So not quite sure what happened there. I think maybe the timing chart lost Wills as he went across the inside of the curb there. But it is back to 2.5. He's comfortable out front. Dong not so comfortable. He's got Danny C right in his back bumper. Danny C looking up the inside. Can't quite get that done. Tucks into the slipstream as they go down the main straight. This is really mature racing from Danny C here. He knew that there was possibly a little bit of an opportunity to make a move there, but it would have been really, really tricky and could have ended up in an accident. Instead, he's tucked in to try and get a run down the main straight. Unfortunately, he couldn't quite get that done on that occasion. But I would imagine if I was Danny C, I would be watching Dong now, seeing what lines he's taking, where he's strong, where he's weak, where he might be able to make a move, where he's jumping across the curves, where that Hurricane might be getting a little bit untidy. Where is the opportunity where Danny C can make a move? You just know Danny C is going to make one in a minute. You know it's going to come. And in the meantime, Dong is having to defend Wills is getting away out front. He's 2.8 seconds now. And Dong in the middle of the track there to try and defend into that corner. Again, still defending for all his life's worth even. There you go, another Murray Walker. My brain is not working as fast as my mouth at the moment. As we come across the line, it is Wills. It is going to be 3 seconds ahead of Dong, who's 0.4 ahead of Danny. Then it's 3 seconds back to Chicken Yoga, 1.3 back to Barry R. And Stiggy is recovering. He's got it now down to under 10 seconds, but he's got a track limit penalty. So it's all going wrong for poor old Stiggy, and it goes back out to 10 seconds. I tell you what, who's not getting all his own weight, and that is Wills Racing. As we join him, he just jumps across the curb there, and he's picked himself up with a half-second penalty. Around here, I think that could equate to 1 second, and that is going to put Dong 2 seconds behind Wills, and Dong will be seeing that right now. So the big question now is, does Danny C and Dong work together? If I was Danny, I would no longer be looking for a way through. I would be looking and watching to see how Dong is doing, but I would be working with him down the long straight to see if they can get faster lap times. At the moment, is Wills Racing with the fastest lap of 141.310. He's now down in a 142.1s. Dong in a 142.4. And Danny C in a 142.6. So at the moment, it is still Wills with the advantage. But he is going to have to take that half-a-second penalty. Oh, dear. I'm running out of voice here, guys. Is it going to last the rest of the stream? I really don't know. Wills Racing 3.6, but now he is going to head into the penalty zone. You're going to see the car is going to take a nosedive as he takes the penalty. How much time is he going to lose? It's 3.7. He's going to lose loads because he's off the track, full off the track. He joins with dirty tyres. He has to get across to get out of the way, and that is going to demote him to 3rd position. He had it in his pocket. An absolute race win guaranteed. And Wills Racing, back from New Zealand, loses it badly as he goes into the penalty zone. Not only did he have to take the penalty, but he was all across the dirt, dirty tyres. And Dong says, thank you very much, I'm going to have some of that. Oh, Wills, what are you doing? My word, I tell you what, he's also in the clutches of Chicken Yoga. It could go from bad to worse for Wills in this one, we will see. But at the moment, it is Dong and Danny. Danny now making a move. That's side by side as they go down the main straight. Danny's played his card, but Dong has got the inside. Dong just letting you know that we're there. I did say there might be a little bit of door banging on the way down. There you saw it. The tightest little touch just to say, I'm here. Don't run me off the track. Danny C giving him room. But Dong can't quite find his way through. He's going to have to follow now. Last lap, and Dong is now looking to see where Danny might be able to find a way through. Wills in 3rd still, but I'm going to stick with his... Oh, no, Dong, what are you doing? No, don't get out there. He's just done a Wills. He's thrown it away, and Danny C is laughing his head off now. He's seen 2 cars into the gravel and 2 cars throwing it away. Oh, no. Wow, this one has been everything in here. Danny C finds herself out front, but I tell you what, it's not over yet. Danny C has still got to bring this home. And as we've seen, the leader has already thrown it off the track twice. Can Danny keep it on track? The Americans show the rest of us what he can do. Oh my word, what a race. What a race. Danny C keeping it tidy through the chicane. He's just got this right-hander. He's got one more right-hander, and then it will be the final turn. Don't cut this one too much. Keeps it off the curbs. Keeps it nice and clean. He's got one last one. He's going to sweep around this corner. He's got it lovely, tidy race. And Danny C is going to bring it home for the win. Wills Racing finds himself in 2nd, but does he? Because he's got a 1 second penalty. Dong also with a 1 second penalty. This is going to change. Chicken Yoga finds himself in 3rd. Barry R 5th and Stiggy 6th. It even changed right away to the very line. Penalties coming into play at the end with both Wills and Dong both getting penalties. But unfortunately, it was Dong that was the big loser in that one as they came across the line. What a race that was. That was one heck of a race. to decide to commentate. Action all the way through. As somebody said a moment ago in the chat, I think it was Nico, although I can't look for the moment, action always somewhere if you want to look for it. Well, I didn't even need to look for it. The action came to me constantly. William, it's the commentary. Should have stayed in New Zealand. No, my friend. No, my friend. We're so glad to have you back. And you weren't the only one to do it. The result, Danny C, the American, was the one that kept it clean, kept it tidy, kept it on the island, kept pushing, never gave in, and came through from third place to get the winner. 141.704. Wheels Racing did everything in that one. He got a 141.3 for the fastest lap, but then he dropped it as he had the penalty. Did the penalty flick a little switch in his head that said, go from being super smooth to being all over the place? Well, maybe, because he wound up with a 1 second penalty at the end, but it didn't matter too much. The winner, though, of all of that malarkey at the end was Chicken Yoga, who got another podium. Third place, a 142.862. Dong then in fourth with a 1 second podium. That dropped him behind Chicken Yoga. So Dong getting it out on the dirt, and then the 1 second penalty with a double whammy that dropped him down off the podium. Barrier in fifth, and Stiggy with that bad spin that put him off to the back in sixth, and could never really recover from that one, unfortunately. But Danny C, Wheels Racing, and Chicken Yoga, well done to you. I think Wheels will be licking his wounds there and thinking himself that he just about managed that one. Don't want to go there. The result there was Danny C. So it is Danny C. I need a car for Nords. So car, please. Whatever car he wants, and we're heading off to Nords for this one. Let me just we'll go one lap around here because it is getting a bit late, but I do want to do a Nords. We'll do a 24 hours. We always do. Custom weather. Afternoon is fine. That's all good. That's all good. That's all fine. That's all dandy. And Danny C, Gr.3 Lambo. Oh, which Lambo? Oh no. Oh no. Really? Oh, it's going to be the Gr.3 Lambo, of course. When I'm saying which Lambo, I'm thinking about the Murcielago and all the other Lambos that are out there. Gr.3 Lambo. Change car, the Lamborghini. Look, last used. Where's the Lamborghini? Have I ever run the Lamborghini? What have you done to me? What have you done to me? Look at it. Look. The Gr.3 Lamborghini. Have I even got it? If I haven't got it, I can't find it. Where is it? When was the last time I ran it? Can't even see it there. Manufacturer, Lamborghini. You guys will be saying there it was. There it is. Oh, it's looking a bit wet up there too. All right, so everybody's in the Hurricane 2015. Just waiting for Dong. Danny C's not an American, he's a Brit, says Dong. Why has he got an American flag then? He's got an American flag. What's all that about? Danny C? What's going on? What's occurring? What's occurring? Tell you what, these guys, right, they all have different names to confuse me. Now they're deciding all to get different nationalities and flags to confuse me. Ah. Oh. Right. Let's go. So I'm ready. Chicken's ready. Wheels is ready. Barrier is ready. I'll just wait for a couple more and then we'll go. And this will be the last race tonight, guys. Unfortunately. Wow, what a night. It's been brilliant. I've loved this evening. I'm going to be absolutely rubbish in this one. I can pretty much guarantee that. But it is going to be Wheels Racing, Danny C, me, Chicken Yoga, Barry R, Dong, and Stiggy. Those are your runners. Just 7 of us left at this moment in time. And we've got most people ready. So I'm going to go race at 18. So as soon as we go 18, guys, we're going to go racing. It should take us up to around about 11:30, at which time I need to call it a night. Oh, an early start. Thank you so much to everybody that has watched this evening. Thank you to everybody that has liked the video. Thank you to everybody that has raced and made tonight possible. We've had some fantastic races, some fantastic combos, and I have had the biggest fun ever. Oh, Orby, have a good race. Just having a cuppa before bed. I hope you enjoyed a race, my friend. I'll do my best. We'll see how we go. I'm just waiting for it to tick down to 18 and then we'll go. It's going to be Wheels Racing, Danny C, myself, Chicken Yoga, Barry R, Dong, and Stiggy. Can I keep it in a straight line? Can I keep it out of the back of other people's cars? Not even sure whether I'm going to be any good in this one. I need to check and make sure I've got my traction control on for this car. Dong says, I like Danny C, even if he's from Mars. Yeah, we have. Right, it's awfully dark out there. I hope it's not going to rain. Wheels is just dropping to the back. We're on the inside again. I always seem to be on the inside for these races. I don't know why. So Danny C out front. Danny C first, I'm second. Barry R third, Chicken Yoga in fourth. Wheels dropped to the back, now finds himself in fifth. Dong in sixth and Stiggy seventh. I'm going to have to concentrate in this one. Whoa! In the gravel, in the gravel, in the gravel. Whoa! I couldn't get that turned around. Oh, couldn't save that. I've just taken somebody out. Please don't tell me that was Stiggy again. I just couldn't stop it. I knew this was going to be bad in the Hurricane. Stiggy, go, 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 go. Go! Don't wait for me. We've got Dong just in front of us. Come on, let's go catch him. Why is it that whenever I have a big spill like that, it's always Stiggy that I get caught up behind and catch and take him out? It's like I'm going to crash and Stiggy's there. Don't know why. It's always the way. Right, GR3, we're going to have to live through this one. Oh, I lost where the track was there. Banana, can you please stop hitting the outlaws? Well, you're outlaws. What am I supposed to do? You're the bad guys. They're not the bad guys. They're not the bad guys. There is a reason why they're called the outlaws. But why is it, Tom, that every single time I bin it like that in a big way, Stiggy is right there to connect with me? Why is it that that is always the way? I was trying to keep it off the track as well. It's just completely out of control. I'm sure Stiggy thinks I do it on purpose, you know. But I tell you what, then we get into a battle like this. My big question is there anything I can do to find a way past safely? Although at the moment he's got the better of me. Oh no. I got our second penalty for that. I got the corner wrong, and I was slow, and I got half second. So now I've not only got to get in front of Stig, I've also got to get half second down the road. Stiggy's 1.4 ahead now. Oh, I must stop looking at the chat. I'm trying to read the chat, but I can't read it, and I'm losing the car. Oh, we've got a yellow flag up. Maybe that's just the marshal knew that I was going to throw it off. Wills is just in front of Stiggy. Just remember why I don't normally race the Hurricane. Can't get anywhere near Stiggy at the moment. He's 3.4 down the road. I'm flying now. He's got a bit between his teeth. It's like Danny C is way out front. I don't know if he's way out front on his own or whether he's got other people with him, but I am going to have my penalty to serve. There's no way I'm going to catch the guys in front. All way too quick for me. I did say there were some quick guys in this room. Danny C, Chicken Yoga, Barrier. It'd be good for Chicken Yoga to get another podium tonight. I've got Wheels Racing's in there. From what I can see, Danny C seems to be way out in front on his own. He's just going to cross us. Danny C's monstered the Nords in this car. Absolutely owned it. How far ahead is he on a one lapper? Wow, that is amazing. I don't know if the guys behind have problems or what, or whether Danny C is just a Nord Striper king. But we come across last. So I think you can say that was a first to last for me. I got first in the first race, last in the last race. But at least it's consistent. First and first, last and last. There you go, you see. It's all good. It's all good. Right. Oh, where are we? William, spin, spin, spin for me. Ah. Right, let's see where we're at. I'll just do a quick save of the replay. That is the last one tonight, guys, I'm afraid. I do need to make a move. But what a night. What a night of racing. Really good racing. Well, except for me at the end, where I took Stiggy out. I'm really sorry, Stiggy. I don't know what I'm doing. Banana Head, Tom's already told me off. Can you please stop hitting the Outlaws? That's going to resonate in my brain all night tonight, especially as he's put App PlayStation Racer in there, which puts an orange box around my name, so I can't ignore it. I'm going to have that imprinted on my brain tonight. Danny C was the winner with a 8:17.238. Chicken Yoga in second and Wheels in third. Chicken Yoga will be well happy with that. He will be jumping up and down for joy, I would imagine, in that. That's a great result. Nice one. On the podium plenty of times tonight. Barrier in fourth, Dong fifth, Stiggy sixth, and I was seventh. Oh, where's Stiggy? I'm so sorry. I can't even type now. Like I said, I don't know what it is. If I'm going to crash like that and go off track and lose it and it comes back on track when I can't stop it, it is always Stiggy that is there. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Oh, look, William says, thanks, Mitch. Forgot how much I like these lobbies. Oh, you're welcome. You are welcome, my friend. All right, I need to jump out of this one now. I've got William saying, thanks for the race. Oh, sorry, Barry R saying, thanks for the races. Great racing again. Thank you, my friend. Chicken Yoga, great racing. Thank you all. Thanks, Mitch, for hosting. You're welcome. William, thanks, Mitch. Forgot how much I like these lobbies. Dong, thanks for the race. Good night. And Nico, well done, everyone. Good, fair, classic BTCC style racing. Absolutely, exactly. Loved every minute of it. So just leaves me to say thank you to everybody that has raced this evening, and thank you to everybody that has watched and liked and commented on the stream. Makes a massive difference. And we will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think it's going to be Watkins Glen in the Elantra, pretty much all night long, I think. Because we're getting ready for the BTCC. So I'll be doing soft, medium, hard, and then any tyre that you want to run. I think that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I'll let you all know in the Discord any which way. Join us at 9 o'clock tomorrow right here for more great racing. And tonight, wow, I commentated a few, I raced a few, and I did really enjoy those commentaries. And that second race that I commented on was incredible. Incredible, full of action from start to finish, and can't thank the guys enough providing that action for us. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you smack the like button. I will be back at 9 o'clock. Have yourselves a great morning, evening, night, afternoon, day, whatever you're doing. Have a great one. I'll see you again very soon. For now, take care. Bye.